This is a safe space for accidental pyrotechnical engineers. My name is Stella, and if you're anything like me, you've got a nasty habit of building bombs by accident. But don't worry, I haven't planted one in the room, at least not on purpose. My intention is just to help some of you out, from ape to ape. So without further ado, here is How to Not Build a Bomb, a tutorial by me. The Second World War taught us many things, hopefully. Most notable is the importance of knowing what you are actually doing before you do it. Under the veil of pure science, numerous academics poured their lives into a so-called scientific pursuit that would result in decades of nuclearly irreversible effects. But I'm not here to explain the plot of Oppenheimer to you. No one only told us why we shouldn't build a bomb, not how not to, which of course leaves the burden to me. And we all know that at the intersection of science and politics, there is one, the atom bomb, and two, the art talk of a teenage girl. So it only makes sense to assign the same principles to both. So before I accidentally change science and politics forever, it is imperative that I understand what I am actually doing. So what am I doing? Someone who doesn't care about the bomb might ask, what sort of art do you make? Well, I write, I sew, I take pictures. Oh, I'm just building a bomb. Nothing to worry about, really. As stated, the superficiality of this is minutes away from explosion. Someone who cares only a little bit about the bomb might ask, what is it about? But art is never about the piece. It's the tool I use to understand why I make art. Subject matter is a narrow caveat in the search for the answer 42. And a screwdriver can do many things, including, but not limited to, opening a battery door, discovering the secrets of the universe, or precariously controlling a nuclear reaction. So the question, what is it about, becomes null. It is the expert misdirection. You, the question asker, and I, the question answerer, will look at the bomb that I was building on the table and say, wow, what a lovely work of art you're making there. And then you'll ask me what it's about, and I'll say bugs, or the Fermi paradox, plate tectonics, Raynaud syndrome, cancer, etc., but this will not be enough. Neurons fire. Fingers tap or dip or angle, code reacts or thread pulls or shutter snaps, and infinite, unmentionable, and quark-sized steps. Cleverly evading predictability, the physical making of the bomb emerges as the most abstract. Making art requires every law of the universe to act together. To exacerbate this, I am forcing the universe, matter, quarks, light, and energy, to move in harmony with myself. In the wake of a forged connection, I cease to exist as an observer and feel the heat of the orbital sunrise on my skin instead of watching it from space. I perpetuate the universe, impel harmony, and I make art. And I've also just made another bomb. So, what am I even talking about? This is all useless information without telling you all what the bomb actually is. A bomb is defined by this principle: it affects others, the world, and its maker. I can make all the art I want and pretend it does nothing, but lately there seems to be a need, for process marks or otherwise, to put it out there. Up in the sky in some military aircraft, its shadow overcasting OCAD. And I'd like to reiterate that there will be no explosive set pieces during this talk. So, here's how to stop it. Just because it's built doesn't mean it has to go off. At the 11th hour, there is still a chance to prevent warfare. Not building a bomb is impossible once you've thought of it. Like the nuclear reaction, the creation of the bomb cannot be contained once it exists. No other weapon is needed, and nuclear deterrence is inevitable. The only way to stop the bomb is, of course, to build more bombs, which is why we have so much peace and no wars ever, and also so much art. So, here's why to stop the bomb. If we move backwards, why stop the bomb in the first place? Its creation is inevitable in the progression of science. We must pit two things against each other: the aforementioned science and politics, otherwise known as the self and the everyone else. I deny connection to the latter and place myself in a false dichotomy where it is possible to make a bomb that doesn't spread or go off, where I can have one but not the other, my cake, and eat it too. Why ask why I should stop it if I can't? So I'd like to tell a quick story. Something similar happened on May 21st, 1946 by Louis Slotin. He attempted to use a screwdriver to separate two parts of a bomb, ensuring that they wouldn't touch. Despite how foolproof and cautious this idea was, when his hand slipped, the pieces came together in a lethal chemical reaction. He managed to disassemble the materials, saving everyone in the vicinity, but Slaughton was dead 9 days later of radiation. He died attempting to prevent contact of 2 parts of a whole. So here's why building a bomb is not actually that bad if you think about it really hard. To avoid unstable commentary and a false analogy, this is where my metaphor ends. No matter its morality, the bomb is inevitable. Keeping a bomb internal is not physically possible. When my physical making of the bomb forces the universe to move in harmony with myself, I become a part of the everyone else. When I write an art talk and say it out loud, I become a part of the everyone else. Those who are flippant and uncaring of bombs, and those who care very much, and everyone in between. So all of this aside, I want you all to leave here with the right idea. Building a bomb is 100% okay, as long as you share it with everyone else. First, I'd like to thank ESA and all of you for being the everyone else, and then if you'd like to thank me for preventing the next nuclear apocalypse, I'd appreciate that too. Thank you.